Hey everyone, Shannon Dixon with Keller Williams Realty here in Dayton, Ohio. And today we're going to talk about the top 3 questions I get from home buyers as they begin their home search. The first question I get is, how long does the process take once they have found the right home for them? This is really important because a lot of these home buyers are trying to navigate perhaps a lease agreement, or maybe their current home is under contract and they have a closing and occupancy date that they're trying to meet. The short answer is if you are a cash buyer, you're looking usually at 10 to 14 days. If you're doing financing, your lender's going to usually need 30 to 45 days to go through the loan process. The number one thing that I see that impacts timing with lending is a buyer that does not turn in information to the lender in a timely manner. That can certainly cause delays in closing and cause delays in when you get the key. But this is, it is negotiable with the seller overall, but those are your typical time lengths. The second question I get is, how much are home inspections? So again, a great question. There are fees that buyers do incur while going through the process of buying a home, and you have to know what those fees are, and you have to be able to budget for those fees. Home inspections is a very important part of buying a home, and depending on what type of home inspection you do, the type of home, whether it's on a slab or a crawl space or a basement, will impact the cost. Typically, home buyers will do what's called a whole house inspection, which is an overview of the entire home, and a pest inspection, where they're looking for bugs that chew on the wood of the home. And those are around $450, maybe $500. But then sometimes people want to do things like have the home tested for radon, have the home tested for mold, or if you're in rural areas, you're going to have well and septic to think about as well. So for example, I had a buyer this week. We did home inspections, and we did negotiate that the seller take care of the septic inspection for them, but the rest of the inspections cost her about $920. And the inspector does want to be paid at the time of home inspection. The third question I get frequently is, well, why are the lender fees so different? So sometimes what happens is when buyers are calling lenders and talking with them, a lender will quote maybe $2,000 to close the loan. And then lender number 2 might come along and say, well, it's going to be $5,500. Well, what has happened here is lender number 1 has simply quoted what they charge to do the loan, whereas lender number 2 has talked about what they charge to do the loan, in addition to the closing costs for like the title company, as well as setting up your escrow accounts for homeowners insurance and property taxes. So it's real important to know that you are comparing apples to apples when talking with lenders about their fees and such. So those are my top 3 questions that I usually get from home buyers. And buying a home is a really exciting time. There's a lot that goes into the process, which is why you really should hire a professional realtor to help you through the process. And I do offer a free buyer consultation. If that's something you're interested in finding out more about, please leave a comment below. And pro tip for you. So if you are a home buyer, especially if you are financing right now, make sure your lender has your file completely underwritten before you get into writing offers. It's going to give you a competitive edge over the competition. If you would like more information, like I said, leave a message down below. And I hope you found this information valuable. Please subscribe and tell your friends. Have a wonderful and blessed day.